Yeah. So guys, let us go to the configuration nodes required for recruitment. Okay, if people can just make a note. Going to SPRO as usual. Guys, go to personnel management, and then to recruitment. And here not every setting is needed. I'll be just telling you which settings are mandatorily configured, which settings would be optional. So accordingly you can make a note. Under recruitment, first one is basic settings, and this first node which you are seeing, setup integration, we need not do anything. By default, SAP has set integration of recruitment with PA module. That is done with some switches, guys, actually. So what are they?
Welcome to GoToMeeting, online meetings made easy. There are 6 other callers on the call.
That means to have the data flowing from PA module to recruitment module. And next one is integration with personnel administration. That means flowing from this to that. That means recruitment to PA. Yeah. If you see here, there is a feature, Preli. This feature Preli is used for integration of internal applicants. Now, if you want, you can just make a note, guys. I can just dictate. Should I proceed?
Yes.
Yeah, make a note. Feature Preli is used to have the integration of internal applicants. The integration would be on.
Venkat, can you please repeat again? Same line.
The integration would be on or active if the return value is an asterisk. This one, guys, are you seeing the return value here at the bottom, an asterisk? So when you have this as the return value, that means integration is on. We need not do anything. By default, the integration is on. So just for your information sake, why? Because yes, at times they might ask such questions in the interviews. Then there is another feature, guys, Prelar. This one, Prelar. Now make a note. Feature Prelar is used as an integration switch for the integration of applicant data with employee data. The integration would be on or active if the return value is asterisk E. Okay. So these are the integration switches, guys. So by default they are active. We need not do anything, but just for your information sake, I have given this. Our configuration starts from this node. Create number ranges for applicant numbers. How we have worked on number ranges for employees, same thing here also. If I get into this node, see, do you remember, guys, we have seen change intervals, display intervals. If I go to change intervals, you will see the same way. A code to be given to a range, starting number, ending number, and you need to tell whether it is internal or external by using this box. So how you created the number ranges for employees? Now this would be the screen to create number ranges for applicants. Process is same, guys. You need to click on insert interval and then create. If you want to delete, you can go to delete. Here. And then what is this choose number ranges? This is our feature. Yesterday we learned one feature, right? Just like numker, we have another feature for recruitment for number ranges, which is numab. You can go to PE03 and work on numabs, or else click on choose number ranges. You will be directly taken to numab feature. So just like our numker feature. So they are querying on country grouping. If the applicant is hired for Canada, they are telling the number range is 07. If the person is hired for US, number range is 10. Like this, they have mentioned different number ranges for different country groupings. So how to maintain this? Same how we have learnt numker feature. You need to query on Molga, create, select any country, and again create return value 0. Same, guys, how you have worked on that feature, even this feature would also be same. There is no difference in the approach you take, but the purpose is different. Why? Because this particular feature is used for applicant number ranges, whereas numker is used for personnel number ranges. After maintaining, as I said, you need to check and activate. Clear? Hello?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, guys. Only thing is purpose is different. That's it. So we just do these two settings under basic settings for a customer. Now close this. Go to the next node, guys. Workforce requirements and advertising. Here you need to select create media, nothing but your advertising media. Yesterday we learned, right, advertising media and instruments. You can create advertising media here for your customer. Let me go in. Now you have so many advertising media given by the system. If you want, you can use them, or else you can create. How to create? We need to go to new entries and create them. So I'll make 33. I say newspaper and the applicant class. What is applicant class? Yesterday we learned it is used to denote whether an applicant is internal or external. If the applicant is internal, we have the applicant class P. If it is external, we have AP. Now, if you want to advertise in newspaper, for what kind of applicants do you advertise, internal or external?
External.
It should be external. So I will put AP here. You need to select either AP or P. These are the things which we learned yesterday. So I'll select AP. Like this, how many media your customer wants, you create those many and assign the applicant class. Save. Back. And then go to create recruitment instruments. What are these? Your instruments. That means typical tools under every medium is what I create here. How to do that? Let me create here. I go to new entry and I will create, say, 331. I give a code and say Times of India. What is the medium? Just a while back I created, right? Newspaper. Why? Because an instrument is assigned to the respective medium. So I am creating an instrument Times of India and I am telling that it belongs to newspaper medium. Here you need to maintain the address and here you can maintain the contact number of that office. Same way, if you have another paper with which your customer has tie-up to advertise, you create 332 the Hindu and assign the medium. It is also to 30. Like this, you have to create the respective instruments and assign them to the respective medium. These are according to your customer's requirements. But here I am just creating some dummy entries so that people can understand what goes into which node. Clear, guys?
Yes, Venkat.
Once that is done, close this. Now go to Applicant Administration. Under Applicant Administration, go to first node, guys. Create Personnel Officer. Here you have to create your applicant administrators. How many you want, you can create those names. How? Go to new entries. Yesterday, if you remember, guys, we learned that the group for applicant administrators is APPL. Right? Yesterday I told you that APPL is the administrator group, and within this group you can have more than one administrator. Then differentiate them by a code. Say I'll create like this, Ram, and I say Ramu. That means APPL is the administrator group for applicants, and RAM is one of my administrators. So I created a code RAM, and the name I have used is RAM. Title. How is he or she addressed? You select. You can give telephone number of that person and SAP name. SAP name is nothing but SAP username. So you say SAP user. Saying I want one more. Okay, APPL Raju. Like this you can create how many administrators your customers want for their recruitment activities. Save that. Okay. Back. Now go to applicant structure. Yesterday we learned, right, applicant structure is used to create identity for applicants in SAP. Here you have got three elements: applicant group, applicant ranges, and unsolicited application. So let us take one by one and create. First one, create applicant groups. Here you can create. I'll go to new entry because I need applicants. Manager. So then I have to create N for managers and put there P. So like this you can create more than one entry in case if situations demand. And save. Back. Now go to create applicant ranges. So what is an applicant range? As we learned yesterday, it denotes further classification of the applicants. So what would I do here? Say I'll create some dummy entries for your reference. I'll get into this. I'll go to new entries and I'll tell senior managers, junior manager. Like this, you create how many applicant ranges you want for your customer. Once done, back. Now the last element is create unsolicited application groups. What is an unsolicited application group? If you remember yesterday I told you that sometimes you see that some candidates will be sending their profiles without any vacancy. All such applicants will be assigned to these unsolicited application groups. Now they have given some unsolicited application groups. If you want, you can use them. Else you can create your own. How? Go to new entries. I'll say 333. HRM. That means tomorrow if I receive any profile relating to HR where I have no vacancy, I will put such profiles to this particular unsolicited application. And then the next column is system is asking, tell me which administrator will maintain them. I will call my administrator, say Raju. Now system automatically gets the name. Why? Because this entry I created in the earlier step, applicant administrator. What am I doing? I am just linking Raj as the administrator for HR. This completes your applicant stuff. Up to this, we advertising media instruments and applicant structure. The rest are standard. That means we will use them. What are they? I'll just show you. Just for your information, see is what I am showing you next. If you go to applicant selection, change system, make any changes because it is SAP data. So guys, here yesterday we have learned, right, 6 standard status texts. They are here. In case if you feel that your customer wants some other status text, then you have to create them by going to new entries. Else we don't create, but we use all the standard entries. Is that clear, guys? Hope you are following me.
Yep.
Yes. So if needed only, we will create. 99.99% we need not create. Why? Because all standard status text only will meet our requirements. Back. We need to go to create status reasons. Now say for example, I have put one applicant on hold. Obviously I need to write a reason, right, why I have kept that person on hold. Why? Because tomorrow by any chance if any of your management guys want to know the reason, it makes your life and their life very easy. So to have those reasons, we need to create them here. So this is the place where you create reasons when you assign a status. Now if you see, there are some reasons given by SAP. If you want, you can use them, or else you can delete these and create. These are not standard entries, guys. You can delete them and create if needed. Let me create 1 or 2 entries. I go to new entries. I'll take a code which is not already existing. As well, location constraints. Same way. Grade constraints. Because sometimes what happens is, some people will be rejecting the offer because of location constraints or because of grade constraints, right? So you create them as your reasons. So guys, here if you see, there are standard reasons and I created my reasons. Like your customer might tell you about this. Back.
Venkat, I have a question. This entry which we made, like reasoning, this only a functional guy would be able to make, right? Right? The end user or the person who is actually doing the recruitment,
Correct.
is not having an access.
No, they can just use them. That's it.
Okay.
In the front end, they can use them. If they want to create anything, they have to come here and add. Provided if they have access to SPRO, they will be in a position.